Hey guys, and welcome back with Kat. In today's video, I'm going to be preparing my first meal for today, and I just thought I would take you along with me. So I've got very simple ingredients. It's nothing but butter, beef, bacon, and eggs. And I'm going to make my own little twist on the eggs in a basket. And so I will share with you just how that goes. And also I'm gonna share with you a few other items that I like to use to start off my day. I think I've done a 5-mile walk already today, as well as a 30-minute workout in addition to that. So I am pretty ravenous right now, and I can't think of anything better than to satiate this appetite right now. So let's get started. The ingredients are basic for this recipe. Use your meat of choice, some butter, delicious bacon, and eggs. I recall in my childhood having eggs in a basket for the first time at my aunt's home. She made this with bread and butter as your base, and as one would, you'd cut out a circle in the middle and cook your egg in the hole. It was a summer staple for me, and in the spirit of reminiscing delicious memories, I'm making this carnivore style. So for each patty, I'm using 4 ounces of ground meat. My favorite is a 70-30, which is 70% lean and 30% fat ratio. And it's more affordable compared to leaner options, which is why I favor this. And it is higher in fat percentage, so it's packed with more energy for me. So I am dicing up my bacon and incorporating it into my patties as a simple way to add flavor and to add some tenderness. So using some wax paper, I am going to just lay that on top of my patties and use my rolling pins to flat these out. Now, you don't need any fancy gizmos and gadgets, especially not in this kitchen. You can use a cookie cutter. I just opted for a tin lid that I had handy, and just go ahead and cut out your circles. It kind of looks like a donut, but we are going to be utilizing this space for our eggs. So I'm taking an iron skillet. I absolutely love cooking with an iron skillet. It may just be me, but I feel as if it adds a certain flavor to my meat. I don't know how to explain that well enough, but anyway, once the butter has been melted, go ahead and lay down your patties. And we are not wasting any meat in this house, so we are going to be using those cutouts and cooking that as well. I had the opportunity of using farm fresh eggs today for this meal. I did find someone local to me who is selling eggs from their backyard, which is pretty neat. And so I'm really thankful that I was able to come across her way. And so I am using them for today's meal. Now that I have flipped over my patties, I am going to just add in my eggs into this hole. And don't worry if any egg whites seem to fall over the hole. It'll all cook thoroughly, especially as we add this lid on top. That way the eggs cook thoroughly, and so does the meat. And when it's all done, you get this beautiful little masterpiece. I guarantee you it's delicious. Now that our meal is complete, let's go ahead and talk about perfect pairings and what I like to add on the side of my meal. All right, so we are back. This is just the typical spread that I'll have as my first meal. I've got our eggs in a basket, my most delicious coffee, some water, and of course some electrolytes. Now, you guys have heard me talk about Element before, but I promise you this is a phenomenal product that you'll want to incorporate into your everyday routine. Now, whether you're someone who's on a low carb diet or a carnivore diet for that matter, you know how important it is to replenish your electrolytes. I love Element because it's got 3 simple ingredients, which is your potassium, magnesium, and sodium. And I love that they come in various different flavors as well as raw, unfiltered. So right now, Element is offering you guys a free sample pack with any purchase. So head on over to drinkelement.com/carnivore, that's DRINKLMNT.com/carnivore, and get yours today. It's really good. All right, so let's dig into this eggs in a basket. I'm a little worried I overcooked. No, this is perfect. I love a runny yolk. And I'm more excited that these are These eggs look so delicious. I feel like I'm not really inventing anything brand new here, but it's always fun to change things up a little bit, especially with like presentation and whatnot. I have to go in for a second bite. Is that good? I'm telling you guys, having like some bit of runny yolk is the way to go. It's so delicious. I'm not a big fan of dried yolk or overcooked yolk. It's not that good, but this is heaven. This is a great meal regardless what time of the day it is. It's about 5 o'clock right now, so I probably won't be eating again today, but this is so good. Comment down below if you guys are into your exercise routine. Let me know, what do you like to do? Do you like to lift weights? Are you into cardio? Do you do some other sport? And then let me know, what are your best advice and tips into maintaining your diet while you're exercising? Do you find yourself eating more, eating less? I'm really curious. Okay, look, I know coffee is not carnivore, but I have to share with you this recipe because it's so good. One of my vices in the morning is I absolutely have to have my 1 cup of coffee a day. I've come a long way since my instant coffee era, whatever the kids call it these days. But yeah, so I've upgraded now from the instant coffee, and now I've turned to, I think it's a Cuban. I've turned to a Cuban coffee. It's Mayorga, right? Mayorga, sorry. I found this at the Costco, and actually, let me give my parents credit. They turned me on to these beans, and it tastes so delicious. We just grind the beans up, and then I insert that into my little K-cup, and I'll pour out the coffee. Let me just show you, actually. Okay, this is bonus content that no one asked for, but I am here sharing it. The key is 3 tablespoons of salted butter, and then just add in your coffee. I love my magic bullet because it'll blend everything nicely and all together. And look, it comes out creamy. It comes out so rich, better than any latte out there. And the best part is I can do this right at home. Who needs Starbucks? So thank you guys so much for sticking with me in another video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Thank you everyone for watching, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now.